What's up, everybody? This is Cainebourne, and I am going to be live streaming my first time questing through Morrowind. If anybody is interested in checking that out, great. Might leave this up on the channel. But if you want to join me, check it out. Thanks for watching. What's up? Oops. Damn near broke my table. Alright, I'm gonna get started.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivec, and Lord Vivec sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Undreno ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know.
Thomaser, what's
Gotta
wrong?
move my chat. It's blocking.
Why, the three. First a wounded armiger, now
There we
this.
go.
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do they mean?
Whoa.
What happened? Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle.
Talk to Cainebourne. Let's go to the ancestral tomb.
Lord Vivec, protect me. That was Azura, the queen of the night sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord Vivec's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said...
Alright, I'm awesome. I get it. What else
Lord
you got?
Vivec, protect me. The Daedric... We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivec. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestors. Vile creatures from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, the buoyant armigers comprise one of the military orders of the tribe. Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste it.
I'm not from here, lady. I'm just a visitor. Alright. So, we literally step foot in here and we're already off and running on a quest of major importance, of course.
Can't let Lord Vivec down. Those monsters, it's too dangerous. What am I going to do? Did Canon Valasar send you?
Yep.
Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Seydanin. Vivec be praised. Will you help me complete my mission?
Yes, Stu.
It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb.
I'm kind of done with Twitch for a little bit until I get out of school in the fall, or rather when I get my layoff from work. You got to dedicate too much time to get anybody on Twitch watching, man. It's lonely. Twitch is a lonely life for a newbie. Let's see. I'll enter the tomb.
As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Take this scroll with Lord Vivec's inquiries. While
All right, let's do it.
really going to do this? I wish I knew how Dave. Follow me, but keep an eye.
All right, let's kick some ass. Yeah, it's all good. I was a little nervous about streaming on YouTube for a while. I had a couple of bigger YouTubers that are friends of mine that told me if I streamed on YouTube, it would wreck my channel and it messes up your views and the algorithm and all this other stuff. So I got kind of freaked out about it for a while. But to be honest, you know, now that I'm not doing Conan as much, my channel is not getting the ridiculous amount of views that it used to. I used to average between 3 and 10,000. So I guess I can't really wreck it anymore. I'm still gaining a lot of subscribers. I just broke 1,000, which I'm very happy about. But Morrowind has been a little more calm with the views, which I'm fine with. As long as anybody's watching, I'm going to keep doing it. It's not bad. I mean, I get a couple thousand, but I don't get 5 to 10,000 anymore. Yeah, I kind of got sick of Conan, man. There's a couple of good games coming out that are similar to Conan, like that style. I mean, kind of open world survival that I'm going to be checking out for sure. I can't, off the top of my head, think of the names, but I will fill you in on what's to come. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Elder Scrolls has a huge community, and the Reddit is really what has driven the growth on my channel. And the community on Reddit for Elder Scrolls Online is 100,000 people versus for Conan it was I only had about 10,000 people that could see my videos. So it just seems to make a hell of a lot more sense for me currently. What's up, Skullinator? Of course you get a shout out, man. Check out Skullinator's channel if you guys like Rust. He does lots of raids and different crap. I think you're still just doing Rust, right, Skull? It's been a couple, about a week or two. I've been so busy with finals, I haven't even checked it out. Those bastards. So I just got brand new armor set yesterday, which I'm pretty stoked about. I stayed up till like 3 in the morning with this chick, and I'd love to shout her out for making my armor. I can't remember her damn name right now, but fuck. Everywhere I put the stream chat, it's in my way. Hold on. I just got to go somewhere else. Here, I'll put it down here where the normal chat is. Alright, so I've got this new armor set. It's a 5-piece Hunting's Rage and Night Mother's Gaze for the weapons and a couple pieces. So I've got 2 set bonuses going here. My stats are a little bit out of whack. They did a major update yesterday, obviously, which is this Morrowind update. And they reset my champion points, so it took me a while to figure out what I needed. While she was making my armor, I completely forgot I had no champion points put in, because for a Nightblade, you want to have about 18,000 HP with food. Well, now, unfortunately, I'm up to like 20. So I've got to either change 2 of my glyphs back to stamina, or I've got to change my stat distribution because I've got way too much HP at this point. But whatever, it looks badass. I like it. I let her pick the colors and design everything, so she made the daggers and the assassin style armor. It's pretty cool. That's what I was thinking, Stu. I screwed up a little bit. I've got... Oh. Man, that's like an old EverQuest train right there. Except they tend to give up and leave you alone. Or not. Yeah, it is like an EverQuest train, man. This woman just ran out and got me all effed up. That's pretty funny. Bringing back memories. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted by this woman training me, which sounds vaguely sexual, I don't know if you guys even are old enough. I'm not making judgment. I'm just saying I'm old as shit. But in EverQuest back in the day, like we're talking 20 years ago, people used to do that all the time. They'd come running out of the dungeons with like 50 things chasing them, and they'd yell, "Train!" And then you'd know you'd had to clear out the hallways. It was pretty hilarious. I don't know if you guys are even old enough to remember that kind of stuff, but it was pretty funny. Oh, you know what? I should probably equip a two-hander so I can actually use my buffs. I've been doing a lot of rearrangements with gear, so I'm all screwed up right now as far as what the hell I'm doing. I was wearing a Jailbreakers dungeon set. That's why I got the Jailbreakers two-hander. I had her made me a brand new bow and a brand new daggers. Currently, I'm just doing 150 gear since I'm not 100% sure how I want to end up. I think what I'm going to do is probably 3-piece Spriggans jewelry set with shoulders and a helmet, and then have Hundings on the rest. But for the time being, I'm doing Night Mother's Gaze and Hundings because I didn't want to farm when I'm just in the middle of making a brand new armor set. But yeah, I definitely got to lose about 2k HP and get more stamina. So I'm either going to, I'll look in here, I'm either going to switch just to full stamina here, which would be one way to do it, or I'm going to remove 2 of the health glyphs that I thought I needed last night. I don't know if there's a benefit to one way or the other, but I'll do the research and figure it out. Bastard. I like this little spider pet though. He's pretty badass looking. Things are pretty easy. I'm not even like using a legit rotation on them.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Alright, sounds good to me, man.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you
Oh, she's hot.
My Lord Vivek has inquiries
Look at that
only
hourglass
can
figure.
answer, my lady. My companion
He's got
will
some
present
serious
them
thigh gap, I
with
bet.
Your permission.
The warrior poet?
Oh, yeah.
Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet.
Lord Vivek asks, the heart of the world, blah, 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 stuff.
Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to
Hey, what's up, Tiny?
an enemy of old, yes, but not the Sothis.
I
Alright,
hope
go
that's
back
what
to
Lord
sleep.
Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
Alright, let's talk outside. So I guess this is just a little, delve. I didn't realize that. Where am I going? Oh, that's it? That was easy. I said hi, Tiny. You didn't hear me? I said, what's up, Tiny? What's up, Tiny? Is that better? Oh, you know there's like a major delay, by the way, on this stream. So when you chat, by the time you see me talk, it's been a while. Which is probably good for your sake, because 90% of what I say is complete bullshit.
Thank you for helping me complete my task.
Let me know, guys, by the way, what you'd be interested in seeing in a live stream. Besides doing this, I'm just doing this because it just came out, and I'm going to playing anyways and checking it out. If you guys would like to see The Surge, or if you like that Dead Cells game I'm playing, or Prey, or anything like that, let me know. I'll be playing that stuff soon. Sucks that EU and NA servers are not crossed over. It does, Stu, but if you think about back in my day, which, I mean, even just a couple years ago, most MMOs had like 50 to 100 different servers. So there's really only 2 choices now versus, you know, 100. Some of the older MMOs was ridiculous how many freaking servers they used to have. Enter Vivek's palace. This horse is pretty cool, man. People were talking shit about the armored war horse, but I think it's pretty sexy, man. I like it. Who knows, man? If I get some more time on my hands, especially during my layoff, I'll probably roll a character on EU. And there's more people I can talk to, because I actually speak fluent German. And I was thinking about doing maybe some German videos to increase my fan base. I saw a woman do it with a makeup channel where she was started doing tutorials in Spanish, and she blew up to 1 million subscribers. So I'm not looking for 1 million, but I'd be happy around 10, 15,000, and it'd be nice to practice my German. Where are you from in the EU, Stu? Since you play on EU, what country or city or whatever? Oh, very cool. That's cool. My best friend is his uncle is British, but then his dad is Scottish, and he's one of my favorite people, man. He is freaking hilarious, and man, can that guy drink when we go to parties and stuff. It's pretty legendary. But I love hanging out with people from other places. It's a lot of fun. What is this? Shrine of... Oh, cool. So there's a shrine here where I can reset all my skills and all that stuff like there is in the main city. That's kind of cool. Shrine of the Warrior Poet. What's that about? Warrior Poet bless you with wisdom for his generous contribution. Will grant you visit your... Oh, that's the attributes. Okay. Holy fuck. Wow, this looks cool. The Vivek Palace. This is awesome.
Praise Vivek.
Holy crap, this is a cool looking freaking zone, man. I wish it would turn daytime though. It's always nighttime when I decide to stream or record. I want to get a better look. Oh man, does that look badass with the volcano in the background? That's freaking cool. I like this map. Definitely going to be spending a lot of time in here. This guy's popular.
Help me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness.
I gotcha. Well, I appreciate you for checking it out, Stu. I don't want to give no spoilers.
As you say. I'll be in my office if you need me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for coming by.
And let us speak.
Might switch to something more action orientated. I thought there'd be a little bit bigger interest in this, but yeah, I might switch and play a little bit of the Surge or another game. But thanks for checking it out, Stu. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I definitely want to do a full-on stream of Prey and the Surge, since they weren't doing real well as videos. I'm going to finish the damn games because I bought them, and they're a lot of fun. So when I do those streams, if they're interesting to you at all, you can check it out. Dead Cells, the Surge, and Prey are all stuff I plan on streaming soon when I have more time.
Canon Level says you helped him in his mission. As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question.
Hell yeah, man.
Will you... I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast
This guy looks like a
followers
beast.
and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside
Yeah, I think I want to do the Surge first. That's the one
and
that
become
I'm...
the eyes and ears of a god?
I've been enjoying quite a bit. I might actually switch to that a little bit just to kind of get a change of pace. Wanted to just do some Morrowind coverage, but yeah, here, I'll switch it up. Let me just finish talking to this dude, and I'll pop that on.
Good. I need assistance to investigate A strange phenomenon that the situation that
I read
troubles
fast,
me
by
is
the way.
taken
I'm not just an
for
asshole
my
who skips
arch
story.
but he's a faithful.
They talk so
engaging
frickin'
prince.
slow.
I suppose the same events that Levol's ancestor assured me that his source of power remains.
Alright, you know what? I'll put a kibosh on Morrowind, possibly. I thought it would be a little bit busier in here if there's only 4 people. I can switch it up and do the surge, if you like. Give me a second. You just see where I'm headed. Oh, great. Now it turns daytime. That volcano looks badass, man. Holy shit. This is a cool-ass zone. They did a really good job with the art style. Definitely feels like Morrowind. Alright, so where am I headed? There. Alright, I am going to cut it here. Let me switch it up. I will. As long as nobody has any objections. Is anybody here just for Morrowind, or are you all just here just to be nice to me and check out my stream? So I think I'm gonna... Do you not think the volcano is cheating a bit? Well, how so? What do you mean? Elaborate, Stu. Oh, you mean to take up map space? Yeah. Yeah, that's true, man. But who knows? I mean, I haven't gone over to it. Can you actually go inside the volcano or like up onto it a little bit, or is it literally just a giant blight? I mean, I'm sure you can go right up around it. But that's a fair point. That is a big ass volcano. But there is that little island up there too. Yeah, we'll see. I have faith. Actually, alright, so you don't want spoilers, but we could just go over to the volcano at least and just see if that is like fucking massive as it looks from here. I'm kind of curious now, man. You got me wondering. I won't do any quests right now, but I just want to take a look at that. You got me wondering how big this thing actually is. Dude, this is a sick-ass city, though. This is cool. I like the way it's like sectioned off with the rivers and stuff. Man, it's been so long since I've been here. This is like, we're talking original Xbox that I played Morrowind. Jesus Christ, what, this guy can't jump 2 feet in the air? Let's do it. Alright, yeah, we're going to check out this volcano. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to walk past all the quest givers, as much as that hurts my soul. Because I so do love to pick up all the quests. I'm probably going to do all the side quests in Morrowind, even though I skip most of them everywhere else. Bolnich. Yeah, really the only reason I bought this game was for the Morrowind expansion. I just got into it about a month ago, and I do enjoy it. I mean, I've been kind of sick of MMOs for a long time. I'm old school, so I started, my very first MMO was EverQuest 1. Then I went and I played a little bit of Ultima Online. I played Shadowbane for PvP. I played all kinds of stuff, man. SWG, Star Wars Galaxies, was probably my favorite MMO of all time. It was just so badass, man. There was just so much you could do. Incredible crafting system. Yeah, the more I play different MMOs, you know, they started to get better and better until World of Warcraft came out. And I know that'll be a big source of contention, and some people get irritated when I talk badly about Warcraft because it's like the holy grail of MMOs, but I can't stand it, personally. I think it's a well put together game, but I think it created a different atmosphere in the MMO world where it was, the whole genre just became more like casualized. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Alright, how the hell do we get up to this damn volcano? Yeah, originally when it came out, it was probably a pretty decent game. Like I said, what I didn't like is the casualization of the genre. My example I usually give people is I feel like when World of Warcraft came out, it was the equivalent of, or over time when it gained popularity and everybody started to copy it, it basically became almost like as if, you know, your local D&D group of buddies or something that you've been playing with for years suddenly got invaded by the high school football team and the rules were too complicated, so they just dumbed everything down for them, if that makes sense. It sounds like an asshole way of talking about the game, but they simplified everything. I mean, fast travel eliminated the need to really meaningfully explore and adventure as much. It became less about the journey and more about the destination. People stopped enjoying leveling up. Like in EverQuest, it took probably a year to hit level 60, and you just went on and on and on getting epic items and stuff. I mean, after 3 or 4 years, I wasn't even done. Nowadays, it's like, okay, you just bought the game. You're a little bit behind everybody. We're going to give you a super boost. Or, you, better yet, you can pay $40 extra and have a max level character. And then you can just raid until your fucking eyeballs bleed and get all the best gear. Yeah, I mean, I played, like I said, crazy shit. Like, SWG definitely didn't hold your hand. Fallen Earth, I don't know if you ever heard of that. That game definitely didn't hold your hand. It was confusing as shit. And I'm not just talking about stuff like Black Desert, where it just has a horrible UI and everything's in Korean and it's, like, super grindy. I want to live in a world, you know. It used to be kind of like a second life. It was just really deep. So, yeah, the genre was casualized. I mean, in most of the meaningful and fun ways. Yet you still have this massive gear grind and like this min-max obsession. Okay, so while the volcano is big, there seems to be a lot of traversable terrain right up and around the volcano, so I'm gonna get my ass killed. Oh god. Not sure how we can even... Yeah, I guess you can't really get right up on it, so you just kind of circle it. This is the quest for the volcano. It's not going so good, but hopefully... Welcome everybody else, by the way. I see quite a few people in here. I hope you are enjoying taking a look. I'm just doing basically some exploration. I was planning to do some questing, but Studio really didn't want to have spoilers, so feel free to chat with me. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see over here in Morrowind. I am currently right now trying to find a way up onto the volcano to see how much of the map it is actually taking up, because we are curious if they are scamming us a little bit on the real estate. I heard RuneScape was amazing. I never played it. I heard it was really good. You know, I just realized everything on the map isn't marked, even with all my add-ons. And it kind of brings back a feeling of, like, exploration. And, yeah, without the add-ons, it's kind of cool. Alright, let's think about this here. This might be a way to enter the volcano. I think there's just a bunch of little dungeons all the way around. They probably are taken up. Yeah, I can see that. I heard RuneScape was incredibly popular. And I bet you it was the Scar. Okay, I can't get in here. So that... oh, I see. Didn't they do like a reboot of... which are never good. Like EverQuest 2 sucks. But didn't they do the sort of a reboot of RuneScape not too long ago? Or at least attempted to do something like that. This is a very cool looking map. After I make my way around the map a bit. Oh, you know what I didn't check out yet either is I didn't check out the Battlegrounds. I've never really been a big fan of Battlegrounds. I like my PvP to be a little bit more open world and organic, so I like the RVR stuff that's in here. Like the campaigns. Oh man, Strike, that sucks. You paid for it and they didn't give you your code? That's not cool. Apparently it's like never daytime here. I really hope it becomes day. Oh shit, look at this fucker. A Nick Socks.
Let's play this outsider.
Oh, he got fucked up. I bought the collector's edition. I'm not sure I should have. That video I did showing all of the gear didn't do so well, but I enjoy it. I like the horse. I like the spider. The emotes are kind of stupid. The Morag Tong armor converter is pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen... I think I still have it. I converted some of my old armor set. That is bizarre. Did you email customer support, man? You got to get this. It is very cool over here. Where is my hat? Should still have the hat where I switched it to the with the Morag Tong converter. Oh, here it is. That's pretty cool looking helmet. I don't know. That's the medium helmet. It's a little weird. Kind of reminds me of like the guys on Star Wars in the sand. I don't know why the name is escaping me right now, but. Wait, did you buy a physical copy, Strike, or did you get the digital upgrade? And also, I don't know. I didn't even know it was coming out. This is how stupid I am. I do YouTube on this game. And I didn't even know that it was coming out early like this. I was completely freaking shocked when I logged in and it was like there. Because I've been so busy. I've been doing finals right now. I'm 35, but I'm in college for computer programming. And I was so freaking busy that I didn't even realize they were doing like an early release. So I woke up, I loaded up, I was just going to do my daily dungeon real quick. And all of a sudden it's like, yeah, Morrowind is here. And I was like, oh, they just changed the loading screen. But then all my collector's shit was here and I got the letter to come to Morrowind. So I bought my stuff. By the way, guys, if you follow me or pay attention to me just on my channel, you don't have to watch every video, but you just kind of pay attention. I try to shout out deals whenever they're available. I got the collector's edition upgrade for like $45 on Green Man Gaming. And if I would have just wanted the basic version of Morrowind, I could have got it for like 29 bucks or something like that. I get games cheap all the time. I just bought Prey for 30 bucks. I think I paid $36 for the Surge. I am a deal-aholic. I try to get every game dirt cheap. I never pay more than $30, $35 for brand new releases, and if I'm patient, I can usually get games for 15, 20 bucks. Very rarely do I use the gray market dealers like G2A, although that is a really good place if you really have financial troubles to get games cheap, but it's kind of shitty for the developers. So far, the only free games I've gotten, I joined a website called keymailer.org, and they sort of help introduce you to developers, and you can kind of fill out like a wish list of the games that you want, and I've gotten very few. I got like some sci-fi game where you explore Mars, and I think really the best one I got was that Deceit, which is a really crazy game where it's like a bunch of people trying to... 2 people are monsters and the other 5 people are humans and they're trying to escape or something like that. I don't know if you saw that on my channel. It's pretty cool. But all in all, I've got like maybe 2 or 3 games for free. I've paid for everything else, but that's because I'm still a little baby YouTuber. Hopefully within a year I will, you know, get around 5 or 6K subs. I heard once you get to 5,000 subs, that's when you really start getting games for free.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Rhetoric. They will handle...
Gotcha. Technically I have a Twitter, it's just not active at all. I couldn't get Cainebourne for some reason, which is really weird. I've never had trouble getting Cainebourne for anything. And by the way, I don't know if anybody cares or is interested, but the reason my name is Cainebourne, the Bourne is from the Bourne Identity, and then if you actually read the books versus the movies, his name was, his assassin code name was Cain. So it's all from the Bourne Identity, basically, but I didn't want to have something like Jason Bourne. That was lame. It was too much of a direct bite. But also the Cain used to be my nickname in high school for other reasons that I'm not going to talk about right now. But I started just combining them with the E because it was never taken in any MMO. And that's why I always used Cainebourne. So I've been using this name for 15, 20 years. I am a Redguard Nightblade right now. This is my main character, which I started about a little under a month ago. I am going to make a Warden. I haven't really decided what I want to do yet. I guess there's been so many changes right now that I'm not sure. I'm a Redguard. I'm a vampire too, but I'm a Redguard Vampire Nightblade. But for the Warden, yeah, I don't know what I want to do because there's been so many changes. I mean, even my, even this character, like, I don't know if you guys have really looked. The champion point system is insane. I mean, the bread and butter of the Nightblade used to be Warlord. Now it reduces the cost of break free. It used to reduce the cost of all my stamina abilities by a certain percentage. Now it just does break free, so I don't even bother putting a single point in that. Yeah, stamina got pretty jacked. So now I'm using, you know, I'm just experimenting. I've obviously got some Mooncalf going on. I've got Tenacity, which increases your stamina recharge from heavy attacks. So I'm going to have to go more of a heavy attack build. I'm just playing around. I have no idea what I'm doing so far. I've got Master at Arms, looks pretty cool. Increases damage done with direct damage attacks. So I've got some points into there. Mighty, you know, still increases my physical damage. I definitely want to get some, you know, piercing and maybe Therm. And then over here, this is pretty similar. I got Thick-Skinned, Hardy, and Elemental Defender. And I might end up doing this one, Ironclad, because this Ironclad is basically the answer now to Master at Arms. If you've got a shitload of Ironclad, then it's going to block the Master at Arms. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing with champion points right now. But I'm going to experiment a little bit and kind of figure things out. But they definitely changed it a lot. They also changed the stamina, or the racial passives big time. On Redguard, obviously. I think everybody knows that at this point. Like Adrenaline Rush is no longer a percentage. It's just level based. So when you deal damage with a melee attack, you restore 792 stamina instead of a percentage. I'm not sure. Yeah, those look about the same. So yeah, they nerfed my stamina regen, they nerfed my stamina cost reduction, they nerfed a lot of things, but I'm not going to whine about it because, to be honest, I'm so new to the game, I don't think I'll notice the difference. I never experienced infinite sustain because it wasn't until yesterday that I got even level 150 gear, and to be honest, this isn't even the set I want to have. Like I said, right now I've got some 4-piece Night Mothers going and then 5-piece Hundings and with Divine, but like I said, I kind of screwed up and accidentally put 2 health glyphs on because I wasn't thinking. I forgot completely that all my champion points weren't in. So I've got way more HP than I actually need. So I'm going to either dump, I'm either going to redo my stat points and just roll 60 stamina, or I'm going to put 2 stamina enchants on. I got to figure out which one is going to be more beneficial for me. Anyway, like I said, right now I'm just taking a peek at the map. Hopefully that's not putting you guys to sleep, but I want to check out the map a little bit. I was doing the actual quests, but Stu asked me not to do any spoilers, so I'm happy to have lots of people in here watching. If you guys are not subscribers, if you're just people checking out the stream randomly, I do all kinds of games. I do lots of guides for ESO. I do pretty much every new game that comes out. I have like mini reviews and I do a lot of live streams and stuff, so think about subscribing, I'd appreciate it. Plus, I have a smooth, methodic voice that's wonderful. Strike, I was all stamp points, and I know that's the way to go, right? Here's what happened. They reset my champion points. My brain was like dead last night because I was up till like 4 or 5 in the morning. I wanted it quickly because I just hit 150. I wanted to get a decent set of gear because my mentality was, okay, I'm literally wearing the same gear I've had since level 30, and it's shit. And occasionally the queue is really long for doing normal dungeons still, so I would go into vets and actually still beat them, but I felt like such a piece of shit. So I was like, let me at least get 150 gear because it's very inexpensive, and yet it'll be a hell of a lot better than what I had. So when I had her make me the gear, I just kept looking at my HP, and I was like, shit. Right when she was making the enchant, she's like, so you want all stam enchants? And I was like, yeah. I was like, but I'm missing about 1400 HP. So I ended up having her make me 2 health enchants. But then when I put my champion points in, now suddenly I have a shitload of HP extra because I only want to be at about 17.5 or 18. So yeah, I probably will go the stamina point route. Just put those all back into stam. But the reason I kind of experimented with the 12 health points was I was basically just reading a guy's guide from the PTS saying that he had experimented around and had a lot of success with having those 12 points because then he didn't have to use any health enchants, and that it was actually working better for him. So I don't know. I wasn't able to test it. I just was trying to do like a quick fix. It's probably stupid. But you're right, I'll probably just go back and dump the points back into stamina. Of course, I used my cheap reset for 20 gold, so now I gotta pay 3k, which I'm a cheap bastard. I mean, I've only been playing a month, so I've only got about 88,000 gold, which I don't think I'm doing too bad, but I haven't really found a great way to make gold yet. It takes a long time to queue as a DPS, for sure. So what I do is... It goes a hell of a lot quicker in Veteran. That's for sure. In fact, I need to get my daily dungeon done, so... Why don't we experiment with that right now? Little bastard. But yeah, they did not. There's nothing in the patch notes about changing the dungeon queues or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure it's business as usual. So we just queued. We'll see how long it takes. It's been absolutely ridiculous for me lately, the last couple days. I'm just going to make a quick loop of the map, and then I'm probably going to switch games. To the Surge, I'm thinking. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've literally been playing for a month, man. I just really enjoy doing guides, and I think the way I approach them in a sort of a real simplistic manner. Oh wow, that was like an insanely fast dungeon queue. I try to approach my guides in a very simplistic manner, where people who are just as new as me can understand them, but I do a lot of thorough research so that I save people work. I mean, I've had veterans of the game come up to me and be like, oh yeah, your animation canceling video was really helpful. I never really fully understand it. Because a lot of people, like, they just don't want to Google stuff or something. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I feel like some people are just fucking... I don't know, I want to be like a dick about it because I'm glad that people watch it, but I feel like people are lazy really to do the research. Gotta get my dungeon done really quick. I think this will go super fast.
Clean cuts, too clean.
I just wanted to test how long the queue was going to be. I thought it was going to be long. It was literally like a 30-second queue. So I don't know. Maybe they did speed things up a little bit. DLC vet pug, this will hurt. I don't think it's veteran. I think I queued this on normal, didn't I? Yeah, this should be normal. This will cunt. I like the cunt thing better, actually. I want the dungeon to cunt. No, this is normal. I just want to rush through it real quick. I just want to get my daily EXP. I've got to go to work in a little bit. Somebody's going to enter the stream right now and be like, what the fuck, dude? This isn't Morrowind. You're in some shitty old dungeon I've seen a million times. Sorry. He asked me to test out the queue to see if it was any faster, and of course I got like a 10-second queue. You were thinking cunt? That's cool. Actually, you are Scottish, so I can totally believe that. You just walk around thinking, hey, fucking cunts. Pretty much all day, every other word. It's like, could you go get the mail, you fucking cunt? Okay, I'll never ever do an accent again. It's not even remotely Scottish, by the way, or even British. I could probably do it slightly better, but I will not make the attempt. Whoa, that stamina cost is a lot different than it used to be for me. Holy shit. Used to be able to spam that quite a bit. That's insane. Yeah, I'm gonna be constantly out of stamina now. I gotta think about doing heavy rotations or something. I'm definitely going to get a DPS meter add-on. In fact, I have like 4 add-ons right now. The problem is, like I just told you, Stu, I've been running around with fucking level 32 weapons and armor up until last night. I definitely don't want to see what my DPS is because it's very embarrassing. But you are completely right. Once I'm sort of geared up and I'm good to go, I definitely need to do that. And in fact, even at this point, I should start, but I don't think I'm going to do it the first time on a live stream because you guys are going to laugh horribly at my pitiful DPS. But yeah, I think Advanced UI as well as FTC has a DPS meter. I just think I have them turned off. Yeah, well, I'm not a quitter, man. I'll find a way to make it work. I've actually heard from people that are actually good players that it's not that bad. That you could definitely find ways to make a Stamina Nightblade work. You just have to switch up your rotations. I think that you have to do more heavy attacks because you get that tenacity where you're able to get your... Yeah, I was wearing myself. I was wearing level 32 gear. It was horrible. I just had a 150 set made last night. It was basically completely free too. I tipped her 3K. That was it. So it definitely pays to be in a guild with cool people. And I gave her the materials too. I had a bunch of materials. But she made me 5-piece Huntings, 4-piece Night Mother's Gaze, and then I have a bow too, which I'm not using right now. Yeah, it makes sense. They're trying to switch it up, and they're also trying to make people... I lost like everybody by doing this dungeon. I was up to like 12 people on the stream, and then they're like, fuck this dude, he's just getting his daily done and forcing us to watch. Shit, sorry. I really do, though. I got to get this daily done, man. So I'm trying to get to CP 160, and I pretty much only have time lately to do the daily dungeon. Not a bad idea, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out, my rotations are gonna have to be very different. Am I like fucking permanently slowed in this dungeon? Jesus Christ. I've never done this one before, actually. Makes sense. Go to the light, Caroline. I should just have you, like, I should do a live stream permanently, always, and just have you walk me through every dungeon. That would be the ideal situation of our friendship. Yeah, I had somebody take me through Skyreach. I mean, the thing is, I actually want to, like, play the game, though. You know what I mean? Like, I did 3 zones for the Alliance quest. I did the entire main story already. So I killed Morag Bog. I did a fair amount of PvP. Like, I was able to get, you know, I've got, like, enhancing vigor and or whatever the hell it's called, and the speed buff and the purge and all that stuff. So I did a fair amount of PvP, so I'm just trying to really see everything in the game and learn, and then as I learn, I teach people. I think that's a good way to do it. I mean, that's how I do computer programming. Like, for example, I'm in school for computer programming right now, and I'm taking Java, JavaScript, Objective-C, VB, SQL, like all this different programming stuff that is very complicated to me. But I've noticed that when I help my classmates with it, I learn it a lot better. So that's what I'm trying to do with ESO. As I learn, I put up guides and I explain stuff. And if you guys have watched my videos, I don't sound like an idiot, even though I am, because I do actually put the research in and the time to figure all this stuff out. And I try to explain it, like I said, in a simple way. Because I noticed, like, Delisha or Delita or whatever the hell his name is, like, that guy is pretty awesome. He's got great videos. He's 100,000 subscribers. He's like the hero of, like, Morrowind. But, like, if you watch a lot of his videos as a new person, especially the older ones, like, he just starts rambling on about, like, higher level shit that a new player is just lost. I sure as hell was. Like, I'm sitting there listening to him, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy referring to right now? Maelstrom. I'm not sure. Probably not. My favorite one is, it's one of the Imperial dungeon, or the, whatever, like the Cyrodiil dungeons, where the boss has, he gives you those debuffs, like the red or the blue, and then he keeps making the fire, and he's got all the ads too, the Daedroth ads. I don't know what it's called, but that one is super fun. Especially on Veteran, it was really hard. I kind of turn off my brain on these when I'm doing it with a bunch of high-level champion point guys and it's on normal. I did do, what did I do the other day? I did like a vet trial. What was it? Like that mage's tower where there's that crazy mage at the top, and like the 12 people have to stand on the pressure plates. And then you go inside and you fight that woman who keeps summoning all the swords. That was a bitch. It took us like 12 tries, but we ended up getting it done. Me be dead. Yeah, it was in Cainebourne, right? Yeah, that was super fun. I think it was on that. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not gonna lie, but we beat it, so it probably wasn't. I don't know. They basically just begged me to join. It was like a friend of mine. Basically, they just said, "Hey, we can't." All right, I better actually pay attention here. Holy shit! Get my fucking ass kicked. Wow, that boss is a bitch. I've never done this one. Need to interrupt her big attack. And something about the braziers. I can't see because the chat is blocking. Need to light the braziers too. Okay, so light the braziers and interrupt her big attack. Alright, got it. Yeah, I've never done this one before. There's a lot of freaking dungeons in this game. It's insane. I will eventually, when I don't suck quite as much. So you just have to keep lighting the braziers, basically. And they need to interrupt her big attack. It's going a little bit better. Definitely keep the braziers lit. Oh shit. 28,000 from Tide of Darkness. Alright, I guess normals can be hard sometimes. Sorry about that. It's my work phone. Burst her down. Die. Oh man, that's not even the last boss. For anybody who just joined in, I am in Morrowind, technically. I just happened to get queued for my daily dungeon. I apologize. Somebody asked me to check it out, see if the queue was faster, and I got like a 10-second queue. I don't want to pass that up. I've been having a hell of a time getting queued lately. And I am in a little, not a hurry, but I would really like to hit 160 so I can start actually looting decent gear.
Stand these things. Spider
If that makes
They
sense.
attacked as soon as you left.
And this will probably get me about 4 or 5 levels, so bear with me for just a moment. I will be back in Morrowind.
Just in case we get more visitors.
Spill their blood.
I'm enlightened right now, Strike, so it should get me about 3-4 levels. Yes, it does, which is why I don't have any stamina no matter what I do. There's definitely a major difference. I'm going to have to be a little bit more intelligent about the way I play. I used to be able to just basically spam everything, even with shitty gear. By the way, Josh, I don't know if you could see my new armor set. It's kind of dark in here, but I did get 150 gear. It's assassin motif. It's Night Mothers and Huntings. And then I got some new daggers, too. So... But it's funny that I could get such a massive gear upgrade and still feel like I'm a complete piece of shit. Yeah, I put points into tenacity too, so it actually increases. There's a new thing called tenacity. Well, I think it's new, but I didn't need it before, so it's new to me. But it increases how much you get back from heavy attacks. Fuck this damn spider just spamming shit at me. I should have had my bow equipped. But dude, they changed up the trees a lot, Josh. I'll try to give you a quick peek at it while I'm here. Like Warlord no longer reduces the percentage of your attacks, obviously. And just a whole bunch of other crazy shit is different. Like a lot of the abilities are different. And then of course they changed my passives. So it's just a lump sum based on your level that it returns stamina instead of a percentage, which is a major nerf. But I am actually in Morrowind, Josh. I just need to finish this quick daily, which should be over in a minute. I should probably be watching the time. I gotta go to work in a bit. What time is it? 12:51. I'm alright for a bit. Stu, you're my dungeon guide. How do we do this, guy? Let's see. When boss holds you, everyone else must kill and grab red orbs. Kill and grab red orbs. Otherwise, it's death to the person held. Alright.
Sorry, this affair is invitation only. You think I'm surrounded? How? Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You won't suffer too long.
Oh shit, I jumped right into that. I tried playing Black Desert a little bit. It's alright. I mean, it's definitely hardcore. It's definitely got like really cool combat, like all this shit. It's just the world felt really weird and like Korean or something. I don't know. It just felt off to me. This is a bitch dungeon, man. So this is because it's a DLC dungeon, right? What DLC does this dungeon come from? I've not done a lot of the DLC stuff, and I can see why. It's definitely more challenging. Which is cool, except when you're just trying to plow through a daily real quick and then get back to your Morrowind live stream. It's my mom's DLC. I didn't know she had her own DLC. I'm so proud of her. I always told her she could make something of herself. What the fuck, dude? Drainos fellow Blade Weaver. That's a nasty attack. Guys, add. I don't see any ads. Have I checked out the Warden? Yeah. It's, well, no. I can't decide what race to be. I tried making one, but I switched like 4 times. How are we getting our asses kicked on a normal dungeon? Probably because of the fucking level 28. Shit. There's a fucking... Oh, fucking hell. Come on, dude. It would end up getting a fucking annoying ass dungeon like this on a quick fucking queue I was trying to do.
Be refreshing.
Are you fucking kidding me? This guy's dead again already. Oh man, just my luck.
Hope you practiced your guard.
I'm about to just drop out of this fucking group and get back to Morrowind, dude.
Kindly die now. Surrounded. How cute. Who will be this later? Goodbye now. You won't suffer too much. I'll just weep you away.
God bless America. I finally get to go back out right up and on him. And he hits me with the Blade Weaver immediately. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, dude. It's like looking at my pretty body. That was a nice waste of time. Alright, so now finally out of this fucking dungeon. That was supposed to be an incredibly quick queue, and I got a fucking DLC dungeon. What a bunch of shitheads. So back to Morrowind we go. Thank God. Alright. Trying to make my way around the entire map. I wanted to see how much real estate is being wasted by that volcano. How do you get to that island?
House Telvar. By the stars above. Telvar.
Josh, you still there, brother?
We make regular runs between here and Vivek City.
Come on, man. Let me ride him. That's cool. So that's... That's how you fast travel. You can ride the that fucker all the way back down here. I think those are called stilt striders or something like that. I don't know. It's been many, many years since I played Morrowind. But that's their equivalent of a caravan. Yeah, it does look like War of the Worlds. I should have never queued for that goddamn dungeon, dude. That would be my luck. He's like, the one guy's like, hey. He's is the queue any faster? I was like, I don't know. Let me try. And I got like a 10-second queue. And I completely fucking got a bad roll with that dungeon. Holy shit. Kind of killed my vibe now. I wasted like fucking 40 minutes on that dungeon. I've never done that one before, so I'm not aware of any of the mechanics, but I'm super shocked that a bunch of people at 300-400 CP couldn't get through it. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten a lot of the DLC dungeons. Anything before the DLC is incredibly easy, so it kind of put me in a false sense of ease. I'm kind of excited that there's some more difficult stuff. I think that group kind of sucked, though. I mean, I certainly didn't help because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But, oh, what is this thing? That looks cool. A Kwama. And a Kwama worker. Come to me, little one. Yeah. Well, I didn't pick the group, man. It was random. It sucked. I mean, I didn't pick the dungeon. I didn't want that. I just like to get my damn dailies done, man, because I have a busy day. The only reason I'm able to play right now, one of my classes finished early, like for the semester. It's done. But I'm not going to tell my fucking boss because I'd have to be at work right now. So this is the only reason I have a little extra time to play today. Is my class is canceled. Otherwise, I'd be at work because I work Monday through Friday 11 to 8, Saturdays 9 to 3, and then I have school Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and then I try to put out a video every couple days. So I have a very busy life, man. It's tough sometimes to keep up with the schedule. It's going to make a full loop, and then I think I'm going to switch to the Surge, man. But we got our asses kicked, and I didn't even get my damn daily done. So now I'm going to have to do it when I come home from work while I eat my dinner. Yeah, I have a son and an 8-year-old, and then, of course, the mother. But I like being busy, man, because I'm sort of an anxious person, so when I got a lot going on, I don't have time to worry about stupid shit that doesn't exist in my brain, and I just get productive. So, I like it. But now, I'm taking advanced Java next semester, so I'm going to have to start mixing in some Java tutorials. I've got to remember everything, because I've been taking this degree for almost 4 or 5 years. Oh, since 2013. Because I have to go part-time for school, because of work. And so you forget a lot of that stuff, you know. You got to go back and do it again because computer programming is all cumulative, just like math. You got to actually remember what was in the class prior. That's why I like stupid shit. Like people bitch about speech class or psychology or like all the gen eds, but I love them because you just get it done and you never have to worry about it again. Like my sister has a master's degree in education, and nothing that they covered in her degree does she actually have to use on a daily basis. So, the map looks really cool at the beginning. What I've noticed as you go further and further and all the way around, it's just real... The volcano was kind of a cop-out, because everything is just kind of volcano-y. That's not a word, but... It doesn't look nearly as cool on this side of the map. really the Vivek City was pretty cool, and that was about it. There's not even really any cities over here. So I guess interesting area, but I'm not absolutely thrilled. Of course, I'm not actually questing through here. I'm just doing a quick breeze through. So I don't want to wreck the quest for you. Yeah, I think now is a good time to switch games, though. I pretty much killed the whole stream with the... I was up to like 12, 13 people, and I killed it with that fucking dungeon. So I'm going to chop it here, and I'm going to play the Surge. I dig this armor set, though. It's a really cool color. It's a nice look. Assassin's Guild is definitely the way to go for me.